Alright, so cold exposure has been gaining recent popularity, and it all started with some dude named Wim Hof. So if you're like me, you recently discovered ice baths and you just fell in love with them. Well, not really, I kind of hate them, but I love them. It's like a love-hate relationship. Anyways, ice baths have shown some of the most insane benefits. And if you're an athlete and you train like crazy, or if you just have some sort of medical condition, you can benefit from ice baths. You can turn white fat into brown fat. You can dramatically reduce your inflammation. You can get a surge of energy. You can train harder than last time. You can even reduce and reverse conditions like autoimmune disorder. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg. It goes on a cellular level what you can do with these things. So ice baths are a must, but buying ice every day can get a little bit pricey. So basically what I wanted to do with this video is just show you an alternative way to build your own ice bath that's both effective and cost friendly. I'm going to show you how to do this in what's probably the most cheapest way that you can do this. And so far I've loved the process. I've been doing this for about a week now with my new tub here, and I've loved the process. I didn't have to spend so much, and I'm still getting the effective results of doing an ice bath. And I actually love ice baths so much that eventually I'm actually going to invest in my own chest freezer, but I got to save a little money for that first. Alright, so let me break down how I did this. So I took a trip to my local Home Depot where I found a plastic trash can that was only $68 plus tax. This is a 55-gallon trash can. I spent some time looking around just making sure which can would probably fit me best, and I totally suggest that you play around with them first before you take it home because you might not even fit into it. So this one that I found, I barely fit into it, so I found this one to be just about right. And as you can see, I had a bit of trouble fitting it into my car. I almost didn't fit in my car, so that was a fail. I couldn't get it in the first time, had to flip it around, and then finally got it to fit in. But that would have sucked if I had to come back with a truck. So I found this trash can. I thought it was just perfect. Don't have to get more expensive than that. Again, we're going for the cheapest possible thing. Now, the first time I tried this ice bath experiment, I did it in a portable tub, which was effective, except for the fact that the material was cheap as fuck. And like I said, daily ice is super pricey. The water doesn't stay cool very long. It gets dirty very quick because there's no top and it's flimsy as hell. But if you're scared and you're interested in trying this challenge, and you also want to learn some of the benefits of taking ice baths, then watch my first attempt. I guarantee you'll love it. Link will be right there at the top. Anyways, now that we have a thick trash can, how do we get it cold? Well, if you have no ice, the good thing is that you can wake up around 5 or 6 a.m. when the temperature outside is still about 30 or 40 degrees, which means that the water is relatively around the same amount of degrees. It's a little harder to get yourself up early, but if you get yourself up early, the temperature's already really cold, so most of the time you don't even have to add extra ice to it. Now I'm also going to explain my own method of doing this, but just remember this is my method. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, you can also find an alternative to that. But basically, I have a second freezer, and what I do is I fill one pot with water. I use the ice from the freezer once a day, and I actually purchased this huge ice pack from Amazon, which link will be at the bottom, and I put these into the bin and I'll leave them there for about an hour. And after about an hour, the temperature will drop down to about 40 degrees. And this is where the fun comes in, where you get in. And as you can see, it's very easy, convenient, effective. I get out and I feel amazing. Then I do it all again the next day. Now the last piece of information that I'm going to share here is that you don't necessarily need a pump. You can always get a pump if you want to, but you don't need to invest in one if you don't want to. What you can do is you can wait for about a week and a half, and that's when the water starts to look a little bit dirty, and you can grab a bucket, scoop out the water. Then all you have to do is rinse it down and then add more water again. So again, this isn't the best way to do this, but this is the most cost-effective way that I found that I can do this and do it consistently on a daily basis without having to spend hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, which I personally don't have. So this was just the method I chose to do for now until I have more money to invest in an ice freezer. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love the support. Links for social media will be at the bottom. Links for supplements, discounts at the bottom. And I hope you take a look at some of my other videos and enjoy the content. Have a good one.